Hi everybody, it's Daphne and you're very welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for coming to spend some of your time with me today. So today I thought that I would do a get ready with me, and I wanted to do a kind of a very simple smoky eye, and it's very simple, using one eyeshadow really and an eye pencil, a liner, and it's very simple, very easy to create. So if you want to see how I've created this look, just keep watching. So I've prepped my skin, I've done all my skincare, and I'm going to use a new foundation. It's new to me. It's been out, maybe it's been out about 6 or 7 weeks, but I really like it. It's quite full coverage, which is a little bit of a breakaway for me. But that's exactly what I want for this look, because it's a kind of a smoky eye, simple smoky eye. So I'm going to start by giving myself a little bit of extra coverage, and also something to kind of give grip to the makeup as well. And I'm going to start with the Inglot. It's the Beautifier. It's a tinted cream. This one is 101, and it is like a tinted moisturizer. It's a good skin tone match for me. And I'm actually going to apply this with my fingers so I can work it into the skin. And I was watching Mary Greenwell recently, the makeup artist, on YouTube. If you search Mary Greenwell makeup tutorials, they'll come up. So as you can see, this is a very light coverage, but it gives a bit of, it helps to even out the redness in my skin. And I had some breakouts there a while ago, and I have some residual redness. Now sometimes I will put another layer of that on, because it really moisturizes as well as giving coverage. Sometimes I will just use this and go about my business, if I'm having a day that's a kind of a no makeup day, and then of course blend it down. The new product that I'm talking about is the BPerfect Chroma Cover Foundation. You can see it that way, and I am in the color N3. It's a kind of a neutral shade, but I think it's a pretty good match for me as well. It's a lovely bottle, glass bottle, and it has a pump. And I put about 1.5 pumps. Now I'm going to apply it with my blank canvas brush F01, so it's kind of a nice buffer brush, and I'll speed this up. So as you can see, it's quite a full coverage. I'm going to go in now with my brow product. I'll conceal later. The brow product that I'm loving at the moment is also by BPerfect, and it's the BPerfect Indestructi'brow. So it's dual-ended. It has your little spoolie, and it has a teeny tiny little pencil, which is a good color match for me, and also it makes it much easier to fill in your brows. So again, I'll just do one, speed it up, and then I'll do the other off camera. So there's one brow done. I'll just brush it through, and as you could see when I was doing it, I was doing tiny little strokes so that they would be hair-like strokes. So one brow versus the other. So I'll do this one off camera. So both brows done, and I'm going to go in now with my Charlotte Tilbury Filmstar Bronze Glow in light medium, just to sort of do a small little bit of sculpting and also to bronze up a little bit. So it's a good color match for me. I have to be careful not to use anything that's too orange or too muddy, or I'll just look ridiculous. Then I'm going to take the highlighter, and with a small fluffy brush, I'm just going to go in with that along the top of my cheekbone and around the side of my temple there. For blush, I am going to use, it's newish to me, I've been using it for a couple of weeks now, but it's the Sculpted by Aimee Liquid Lights Pink Light Liquid Blush, and that's it there. It's in a little tube. I was a little bit nervous using this at first, but actually it's so simple. You can apply it with your finger or sponge or brush. So I'm just going to pop a little bit out onto my hand like that. Just take a regular brush that I would use for blush and kind of work it into my hand like that, and then pop it on to the upper part of my cheek. Not too, you want everything needs to go kind of slightly higher up, so that you're lifting your face rather than pulling it down. Because if you smile to get the apple of your cheek and then you don't smile, it'll drop. So I tend to do it this way. So it's a lovely subtle blush, and it has a little bit of glow built in as well. To give my eyes a little bit more hold, I'm going to prime them using the Sculpted by Aimee Complete Cover Up. This one is in the colour Fair. You can see it's well used. And I just like this on my eyelids to give them a little bit of hold and to even out any discoloration or, you know, blueness or veins that might be there. Now I'm really only using one colour on my eyes today, and it is an eyeshadow stick. It's by a company called AU or AYU. It's an Irish company, and this is the Longwear Cream Shadow Stick, and I am in, I need my glasses, I am in the colour Bronze. So it's a lovely kind of a goldy, bronzy shade, and it's creamy. So I'm just going to apply that all over my lid. And I'm done. I'm obviously going to blend that out. So I'm going to get quite a dense brush. This, I think, is a concealer brush. It's from Real Techniques. But if you have any kind of little dense brush, you can use that. So I'm just going to blend it out. I want to keep most of the colour on my lids and have it more sheer as it goes onto my into my crease and up onto my brow bone. Going back in with this, I'm going to very gently go under my bottom lashes. Kind of at the sides almost. It's not a wing, but just to lift the eye, have a little bit more intensity of colour there. And with the same blending brush, now I do want a little bit of a wing, so I'm going to use my Note Cosmetics. It's the Ultra Rich Colour Eye Pencil. It's in Cafe. So that's it there, and it's just a nice soft brown. So I'm going to line my top lids and wing it out. I'm taking that same brush because it will have residual colour on it, and I'm going to just blend that, smoke it out. I'm going to go back in now with my Filmstar Bronze Glow with a smaller fluffy brush, and I'm just going to take the highlighter and just apply that to the brow bone. In fact, if you felt you wanted to, you could actually take some of the bronzer on the same brush and just sort of use that to blend it out, blend out that colour. Now I'm getting some transfer on the bottom, the rim of my bottom lid. So I'm going to, from the liner, and I'm just going to run a tissue over that to remove it as much as possible. And then I am going to line my bottom lid with the Carter Beauty Pencil Pusher eyeliner. I think this is in Nude. It's kind of like a skin color, skin tone. I'm just going to line my bottom lid like that. Now that has the effect of opening up the eye. I'm now going to use my mascara, and this is the new one from Sculpted by Aimee. It is My Mascara, that's the name of it. There you go. This is a beautiful mascara. It actually feels like you're putting on something that is conditioning your lashes, caring for your lashes. It doesn't dry them out, it doesn't flake, it doesn't cause panda eyes, and it gives the most beautiful lengthened and full lashes. So it's a winner. Look at those lashes. My eyes look a bit dark in here, so I want to remedy that. So I'm going to use another Sculpted by Aimee product, which is the Brighten Up Colour Corrector. I'm in Fair. It's a kind of a peachy tone, so it's going to correct the darkness in my eyes, around my eyes. So I'm going to get a very small concealer brush, a little flat one, and I'm just going to pop that in the darkness there that I get, and I'm going to bring it up a little into the eye socket there. And you can see I'm going quite far out because that's where that darkness is. It's like a little, it's, as you get older you lose a little bit of volume, but you can see the difference between that and that. It's incredible. So I'll just do the same on this side. Now you can see the difference that that has made. It has really corrected that darkness. Now I'm not going to use a concealer or a brightener as such. I'm actually going to go back in with my foundation, a tiny little bit. The same little brush, just wiped it off, and take a small amount of that Chroma foundation and pop that as a concealer. And it means as well that you can, you know, sharpen the edge of the eye look. Now I often find if you want the concealer to set properly, just press it in with your ring finger and it will kind of melt into your skin. Now I really want a lash look, so I'm going in with another coat of my mascara. Now I'm going to check that the concealer or the color corrector and the foundation under my eye hasn't settled, which it hasn't. So I'm going to use the Inglot Smoothing Under Eye Powder, and it's in number 73. That's it there, which is actually, normally I would go for a translucent powder, but this actually has a bit of colour in it. So it's super fine. I'm just going to swipe it in under there. For lips, because it's a smoky eye, I want to go for something that is a nude lip. So I'm going in with my Bobbi Brown lip liner in beige. So I'll just quickly line my lips. And then I'm going to use my Up Cosmetics Perfect Nude lipstick, which is literally the perfect nude. Now I think I'm going to go use a tiny bit more blush just on the apples of my cheeks. So back in with the liquid blush, a tiny bit on my finger. Actually, I'm going to use my fingers to apply it. I'm going to use my Sculpted by Aimee Invisible Loose Setting Powder. Normally I wouldn't powder all over my face, but I'm going to powder a little bit more today. Nice big powder brush. That's a Carter Beauty. And another coat of Perfect Nude. Now I can see a tiny little bit of a blemish there. So I'm going to use my Complete Cover Up by Sculpted. And I'm going to do what Lisa Eldridge does with a tiny little brush. She calls it pinpoint concealing. And there you have it. So I will fix my hair and come back and show you the final look. So here's the completed look. I teased my hair, I used a bit of hairspray to keep it in place, a little bit of the John Frieda Frizzies, which also, it's really for taming strays, but it's great if you put a tiny little bit on your fingertips and just sort of, it can give a kind of a piecier look, and it helps your hair to sort of hold its style a little bit more. Let me know what you think. I think the hoops just set it off. I quite like this look. So let me know what you think, and have a lovely day whatever you're doing, and I'll chat to you soon in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.